In this video, I'm going to show you how to vote for the different topics that we identified during the June workshop in the gallery walk in the last session. In this movie, I'm going to show you essentially what it means to vote and how to add comments to the different topics and questions and things that were identified. So this is the opening screen for the voting site. There's a few areas I want you to pay attention to. Down here at the bottom are the different ways for you to actually get into the site. Actually, I believe that when you view the site, you will only see these two buttons here, and you'll see a dialog box that asks you to put in your name and where you're from. On the left-hand side, there are four main topics that all of the questions from the gallery walk fall under: general, teaming, writing, and speaking. There's also another topic area called questions, which I'll talk about here in a few moments. So the one other thing I want you to notice here is the rubric for voting, and I want to explain this. So there, in the next page, when we go to looking at each of the different topic areas, you'll notice a check mark, an X on each one of the different topics, and you will select, or you will click on check if you believe the topic is important and needs to be addressed, and that is that you want to have supports created or have the CAC, the communication across the curriculum folks, work on that particular topic in detail. If you believe a topic is unimportant and you find it interesting or it's not relevant to what you do, then you can click on X. And then a no vote is essentially means, or sorry, not no vote, but by not voting for an item, you're essentially saying that you're neutral on the topic. You don't find it either, you for one don't find it unimportant, meaning that you don't want it excluded, but at the same time you don't find it to be as important as some of the other topics. So anyway, this gives us a three-level voting scheme. So there's a yes, no, and maybe, essentially, or don't care, I guess, is the is the other way to be thinking about that. Okay, so the way to get started with the voting is to click on View Suggestions. And you'll see that it starts you off under the general area. If you click on teaming, that'll show you the different items that were identified in the gallery walk for teaming. Going back to home brings us back to the beginning, and again, you can select any one of the question areas in order to vote for any of the given topics. So again, like I mentioned before, there's a check mark, there's an X, and then you can not vote for an item, which again means that you're neutral on it. In addition to voting for any one of the given items, you can also post a response. So if you have a question about a different area or a particular area, or you want to comment on why you think something is important or why you think something is unimportant, you can do that with the post response selection. The other thing I want you to know is that there may be several pages or several of these questions that are on the screen that'll show 10 at a time, and be aware that there may be multiple pages of these different question areas. And so going through these, you'll see that there are, some of these have, the second one has 20, speaking has 16. Okay, so the other way that you can view these is in the presentation view, and in this view, again, it just shows you the different items that you can vote on. So anyway, that's basically the site, basically how we will be doing voting on importance of the different issues that were raised during the gallery walk. We do ask you that you try to complete this activity sometime within the next week. So anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or Janet or Kara for that matter.